so cool.
Oh my God, I was just looking at you backstage. Your jeans, you look amazing.
You're a total rock star.
Thank you.
You came out here with This Is Why They Call You the
Thanks.
Woman Who Dresses America. Only the cool ones, though.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I was like the cool Americans.
Welcome to New York, by the way.
Thank you.
This is exciting.
I love it. I love it here, yes.
Good. Okay, then you
yeah.
stay.
So you're now a fan favorite of the show. How does that feel?
I mean, I think I'm a favorite of some fans.
No, you're a fan
and
favorite. Everyone was very excited you were coming. There are people on the crew that were like, she's coming? I was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
I think what's nice about this season is that everyone has somebody different to kind of plug into. We're all pretty different, like, you know.
Yeah, but that's what
much
makes the
more
show
diverse,
cool.
I think, between age and ethnicity and background and age. I'm the old one.
Yeah. Yeah, no one thinks about that. Yeah, I was like, no one thinks old when they look at you. They just think, damn, I'm not that cool.
Yeah, no, that's not what they're thinking.
Yeah,
but, okay, thanks.
they are thinking that. But wait, did Andy Cohen have to actually convince you to do it?
I mean, convince is a strong word. We had to come to Jesus, so we knew each other prior. And at the very end, we were sort of getting ready to sort of do the final decision. He and I spoke on the phone, and he said exactly that he didn't want to convince me. He was like, you have to make the decision on your own because it's a really vulnerable situation, and anything that you don't want people to know, they will know. These fans they're like forensic scientists. If any of you are out there, I know you. I know you know everything.
Yeah. So do you have like a tagline? I feel like everybody has a tagline. And let's talk about that ring later. Okay.
Well, I brought more of them because, so I have a line of eyelashes because I don't have any eyelashes myself. My lashes may be affordable, but everything else is priceless.
Oh, I like that.
I thought that one was good.
I like that.
We did not. My shoes are almost as high as my expectations.
Oh. Hey, but you know what, though? That's great. Why would you lower your bar?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why would I?
I think if you expect excellence for yourself, there's no problem in expecting that from others. See, I accept average for myself. So I accept average for
I honestly prefer average. I'm much more comfortable. I was so happy when standing back there. I was so nervous, and then I heard you flumble, and I'm like, see, she...
Oh, my gosh. Just stick around. You're going to feel great about yourself. Yeah. We're not, my goal is to be live with this show, and my whole team is like, sure. It'd be a very different show if you like to tune into a train wreck. But yeah, I'm just so
I'm
ADHD.
on a show that's a train wreck.
I know.
But
hey,
like
and it's popular, so there you go.
Yeah,
so you have a 17-year-old son,
I do.
But you're so cool. So I picture your son being like, Mom, is this cool, like what I'm wearing? Does he ever ask you for advice? I mean, you seem like the cool mom.
You can ask him that. I mean, I am kind of surprised because my son, who wants to be an engineer, is like, I actually ask him for advice because he has an eye. Like, there'll be times when I walk out the door and I'm telling you sometimes it's like, what is a hot mess? I don't know what I'm doing. I get lost, like from the closet to the front of the door. I don't know what happens. And he stops me. He's like, Mom, turn around. I'm like, okay.
And it's like, put something else on. This is my son, and he's 7.
No.
My son is 7.
Oh, you are in trouble.
I was going out on a girls' night. He was like, oh, well, that's a dress.
Oh, that's never a good way to start.
That's a dress? I was like, okay, observant.
I know, starting with, oh.
He walked me back into my closet, 7 years old, and was like, you should wear this one. I was like, okay. I did. I changed. He shamed me. I was like, oh, God.
Did you think he made the right choice for you?
He did. You know what? We keep thinking that he might be an engineer, architect, or something. How he looks at things are patterns. He's like a little Harry Styles.
I think my son is, he wears my gold lame pants. I'm like, damn.
Oh, Remy would totally wear that. Yeah,
I mean,
he's
I'm
a little
into
rock
it.
star.
I know, my little
But it's kind of awesome to see, too, because, you know, boys growing up, whenever I was a kid, they would have gotten beat up where I'm from, like, for wearing anything cool.
Same.
Really?
Same.
Like, so, yeah, and it's so, and I think that's why my son loves New York, too. Everybody's their own character here, and everybody fits in. It's awesome.
I do think, I remember when I moved from California, so I grew up in LA, and I remember when I moved here, I remember walking down the street and some girl walked by me with blue hair, and like, it was just kind of like she was carrying a cup of coffee. Like, no one cared.
David and some wine.
And I was like, this is hot.
Yeah. And it's, everyone's so different. I love it.
And it's
I heard this weird thing about you. It's not weird, but I just love quirky things about people. I don't even know how I feel about dill, but you hate dill.
Dill should not exist.
I just love that you're, so this is me with cilantro.
Who invented it? Oh, no, that's like a weird thing, though. Isn't that like it tastes like soap?
Cilantro, like when people garnish it, I'm like, oh, that's so exciting, Scoop.
No, but
yeah.
I have a personal vendetta against dill, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
I think I was
Something
hurt by it
happened in your
somehow.
childhood.
I was hurt by dill.
We all have trauma.
We all have trauma.
Things to talk about in therapy.
Who hurt you?
Or on
Dill.
the show. Dill hurt me, offended me.